Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's review the portfolios first and then we'll dive into the market. So today our portfolio went down to 1.43%. So we literally lost like $653. This is only for public portfolio. And then we'll go into retirement portfolio and then we'll dive into Indian markets. So if let's go to the retirement portfolio. So if you see the retirement portfolio, it lost almost like 0.58%, so which is like $60. So overall 650 plus 50, so almost $700 we lost, or almost almost 1.5% we lost today. So and what happened in the market? So we'll see. So initially we'll see what are the stocks that got affected today. So if you observe, and Kava still remains same, so it still have that momentum. So hopefully it will go up in the next 3 months because of the market. It's not going up, but once market is back, so it will go back again to its original price, which is like 180 to $100. So we'll see how it goes. And reality is the real estate stocks, so it still have its momentum, so it still feels stable. So nothing to worry on O reality. But MicroStrategy is still getting down because of the MSCI. They want to remove MicroStrategy from its index, so it's going to affect MicroStrategy. Still, we haven't had any news from that. So let's see how it goes. And Uber still going down, but yesterday Bloomberg interviewed Uber CEO, so it was a pretty good interview. If you guys want to know, watch that interview and see how he's planning for the future and what are the things he's going to do and how he's going to add the robot taxis to their portfolio. So let's see. Well, it's an interesting video. It will help you to understand how Uber is going to perform in the future. So apart from that, so there is nothing much to talk. Meta is still going down because of spending issues. So they're spending too much money to become a key player into AI. And Elf in my shelf. So Elf is going down because of tariffs and everything. Because Elf is relying for making its product from China. So the tariffs are affecting Elf. So nothing to worry, but they have the good fundamentals. So if the tariffs are not there, the Elf is going to go up to easily $120. And if it's a too volatility stock, so it's go down very quickly, come up very quickly. So nothing to worry on the Elf. So nothing crazy on this stock. And I bought a new stock today. I'm going to talk end of the video, but let's continue. Let's see the Indian market. Indian market got some momentum today. So yesterday it was 4,900 today. Uh, at 465, and there was a little dip, and again it got momentum. So today it was 4,976 it went to, and overall we got like 0.48% gains, so which is $23. So and all of the stocks, if you see Indian market feeling some momentum right there, so nothing to worry on the Indian market. So hopefully once we got sorted out with this tariffs and everything, so Indian market will get back on its feet. So, and then let's talk about what happened today in the market. So let's see. So if you see the American market, so Dow Jones is down, and Nasdaq is down, and S&P 500 is down, and the VIX is up. So there's a fear in the market. So everybody's having this fear, about the AI and everything. So people are thinking that the bubble is going to burst, but still we haven't seen that volatility yet. But if you see the VIX is only up 5%, so which is not crazy. So if VIX is up almost 10 to 15%, then there is too much fear in the market. So since right now it's only half 6% up, so we don't need to worry. So it's always been there. So VIX always fluctuate between 5 to 10%. But if the VIX went more than 10 to 15%, then that means there is a huge fear in the market. It could be retail investors, it could be institutional investors. So we haven't know. So still it's only up for 6%. Nothing to worry on that. If you see the all NA market, every market is getting the market is performing very well. So it got 2% today. It was up for 2% because of they added tariffs on Chinese market. So whatever the product they're buying from China, so they are gonna implement some tariffs on China market. So maybe that driving the Mexican market, they have this momentum. So other than that, all the markets looks remain same, and the sale market, Chile market got also some momentum, which they got like a 0.36% up today. So other than that, nothing crazy on this. And as same as gold is climbing, gold rate is going to skyrocket, and because of this tariffs and everything, because of the AI issues and everything, so people are going to invest a lot of money into gold. At the same time, a lot of company needs gold to make the GPUs and everything. So that's the reason gold is climbing up. So yeah, if you want to buy gold, it's the right time to buy because it's going to go up for next 5 to 10 years. Easily, 20% is going to grow. And next, if you see the European market is totally down today. If you see all the portfolios, so everything is in negative. So European market is also not feeling good at this time. So hopefully everything will get resolved and everything because of Europe market is getting down because of this World War III news that Trump is putting into media. So we might expect World War III, but we might not. But there is a fear in the market, so that's why people are not feeling well about that, and because of Ukraine and Russia. So hopefully that will get resolved as soon as possible. So that's driving market down. And let's see the Asian market. Asian market got some pickup today. Shanghai, Indian market, Nifty 50, Malaysian market, Taiwan market, everything is getting green. So if you see the people who sold the money into US market, they might transfer this money into Asian market. But European market is also getting down, you see. So the money is flowing from American market, from European market to Asian market. That's where the money is flowing right now, and also gold. So maybe people want to invest in Asian market because Asian market is doing pretty good right now. There are a lot of investments happening in India. There are a lot of investments happening in Shanghai. There are a lot of investments happening in Malaysia, and Malaysia is currently facing weather issues. So hopefully they'll get back on their feet soon. And let's see the few commodities. How oil is down today, gas is down today. Gas is getting down from last 3 days. I don't know what is the reason, but it's getting down very quickly. And silver lost today like almost 3 to 4%, and wheat lost its money, and copper also lost its money. Gold is gaining the money. So the people who sold the commodities, they're transferring that money into gold. But it doesn't make sense, silver down 4% and natural gas down 4% and copper down almost 3%. So, but the gold is only up for almost like 0.39%. So people are not investing into gold. They may be holding the cash. So if you see whatever the money they sold, it's not transferred to any other commodities. They might have cash, or some people bought gold because it's a very safe asset. And let's see what are the market movers today. So if you see the market movers today, Lululemon got the momentum, and GE Aerospace got the momentum. Chipotle Mexican Grill got the momentum today, and Broadcom got almost lost 12% of its portfolio today. Same thing with the TAS, SanDisk, all these companies lost their momentum in S&P 500. Let's see how the Nasdaq performed today. Nasdaq with the same thing, Lululemon got 10%, and same Broadcom lost money, Micron lost money. So all these companies, Micron, Rocket Labs, these are like, internet memes stocks, People have no idea what is the future for these companies, how should we see these companies in the future. People just buying because a lot of people are saying that, if you want to invest into AI, memories are the future. So without memory, we cannot create a GPU. So people are having this, uh, some X vision, but it's really not going to work like that. So that's why Micron is almost like 120% up because of this internet momentum. So it's not really because of the fundamentals momentum, it's up because of internet momentum. Same thing with the Broadcom. Broadcom was like almost like 30 to 40% up because of the internet momentum, but there is no really great fundamentals on that. So Lululemon, they got great fundamentals. Tesla is like too overvalued right now. So Michael Burry is bought a lot of shorts for Tesla. So I also bought some shorts on Tesla. So I believe it's gonna go down within the next 3 to 4 months. But because the evaluation is too high, it's not like $1.5 billion, $1.5 trillion worth of company. I don't think so. This company worth maybe like $800 billion to 900 because they have the portfolio into different things like charging stations, and they have into robot, they have into solar panels, they have into cars. But the cars are the main business, core business for them. So even if you combine all the automobile companies like Ford, General Motors, and by BYD, if you combine all this, They are not even coming close to 1 trillion, but Tesla just itself, it's 1 trillion with the core business of cars. And rest of the business is like 500 billion. So which doesn't make sense. So it's gonna go down. Sure, just wait and see. So trust me, it's gonna go down. So if you see the Dow Jones, so McDonald's got momentum, Coke got momentum, Boeing, Verizon, United, all these are boring businesses. The money always will be made in boring businesses, not like this AI businesses, Nvidia, AMD, you know, and Micron, Rocket Lab. These are like internet memes. These McDonald's, you don't see this stock mentioning in internet. Not even Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola will always grow year on year, minimum 8 to 10% or 15, 32%. You if you know about compounding, if you want a stock to go 70% within a year or 12% every year, I would definitely choose 12% every year. So these are like boring business. Same thing with McDonald's. McDonald's is like, very stable company. Coke is very stable company. Boeing is very stable company. United Healthcare is very stable company. These are very good companies, guys. So if you hold these stocks, you don't need to worry about. You can sleep happily. You don't need to worry that how my portfolio is going to look like, how my portfolio is going to perform. You don't need to worry about that. So these boring companies will always make you so much money. You don't even know how much money it's going to make you. So right now I hold United Healthcare, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm thinking to buy Coca-Cola because of the dividends. So, but I'm gonna buy Coca-Cola next year, not right now. Next year mid. But yeah, it's going great, and they also changed CEO. There is a CEO change happened in Coke. I mean, there's a CEO change happened in Walmart. So a lot of CEOs are changing because of December and everything. And these are the what happened to the market, guys. So things happen today in the market. Let's see. SpaceX is going to go IPO. So their market cap is like 800 billion or worth, one of the highest private company that holds this much valuation. So hopefully, let's see how it's going to go. But I'm gonna apply for this IPO if they're gonna come at 2026. So let's see. I believe SpaceX is it's at least worth to 1 trillion. Even if it went to public, it will go to 1 trillion because of the success they have from last couple of years. He came from failure to success, so that's why people believe SpaceX, and also they have good business into internet, and they also started entering into Indian markets, so which is like 1.5 billion people. So, but the price is too high right now. So hopefully they're gonna get down. They're gonna get the price down. So that drives some sales. So hopefully, let's see how it performs. But I'm gonna apply for SpaceX IPO. Let's see. Now, as we talked about, everything fell down today. Russell fell 1.5%. Volatility rose 6.1. There's a fear in the market, so it went up, and rest of the markets are went going down. Nasdaq, S&P 500, Dow Jones, MSCI, Russell 2000. Everything is going down. So you see, 2%, 1%, one. So one, two, three, total almost 5 to 6%, and all the 6% fell, and it rose 6.5%, the VIX. So it makes sense, kind of, right? So, and there is a news, Reddit is trying to sue Australian government because of the social media ban. Reddit is not a social media, it's a platform where you can express your views, like a scoring addiction. But let's see how it goes. But it's a lot of people hold Reddit stock, and people, and it's become a profitable company right now. So let's see how it's going to perform. And again, this AI is driving crazy right now. Oracle is down almost 14 to 15%. Broadcom is down almost 11% because of the AI. And even still, Broadcom post very good for fundamentals, but still the stock is going down. So it beats, right? Broadcom beat investors' expectations. Still, it's going down because of the fear in the market. And Oracle, there's news on Oracle. Oracle, one of the employee came outside and saying that the deal is not going to delay with OpenAI because they had almost 300 to $500 millions dollars of worth of uh, investments with OpenAI, and it's not going to delay. And OpenAI going to use Oracle data centers, and still Oracle is going to buy NVIDIA GPUs. So they're going to keep buying NVIDIA GPUs without stopping it. So, but the revenue for these data centers from OpenAI is not showing in the balance sheet. So people have this fear. But if you ask me in long term, this stock is going to go perform very well. Right now, it's trading around, 180 something like. But this is like 300 to $400 stock worth. So I believe Oracle. I believe in long term in Oracle. So I'm gonna give Oracle as a buy rating right now. So right now it's trading low. So this would be like a black market, not Black Friday. So you can buy Oracle right now. And I bought a recent new stock, which is TDD. So TDD stock is like one of the best stock right now. It's like a too speculative stock. We don't know how it's going to perform, but if you see the earnings, it beats the EPS is 1.8%, and the revenue beat almost 3%, and year-on-year revenue is growing around 17 to 18%. If the company is growing 17 to 18%, but the stock is getting down, doesn't make sense, right? The people who are selling the stock might be using the strategy tax loss harvesting, and they're trying to sell the stock to to write off their gains from Nvidia or write off the gains from AMD. Maybe due to that reason, TTD, Kava both are facing the same issues. Even though they have great fundamentals, even though they're growing year on year 15 to 17%, still the stock is getting down. So I feel like this stock is very undervalued right now. This stock should be worth at least $65, but it's trading around $36. So currently, you have a discount of 34 to 35% discount on the stock. Same thing with Kava. Kava should at least trade around $80, but it's trading around $50. So the both are like undervalued stock, and both are having discount right now. So I'm buying TTD. I bought Kava already. So let's see how it's going to perform. I'm taking the risk on TTD, but hopefully it will pay off. So yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. Hope you liked it. If you want me to review any stock particularly, please feel free to add the stocks in the comments. So I'm gonna review them, and I'm gonna tell my views about the stocks. Thank you. Have a good day.